All right, we will say, with the continuance of this transmission, how's that for timing? The Thunderbirds are speaking and joining in the energy of this meditative experience. So we and they ask that you now allow yourselves to relax into the flow of the energy of the vortex of Sedona and the Thunderbirds who are joining us this day. All the thunder beings, all of the spirits, all those who inhabit this beautiful portal into unnamed, untold, and infinite dimensions. Allow yourselves to begin to relax, breathing easily and deeply. And as your music rises and your lights begin to shift, allow yourselves to gaze upon the center of the holotope before you, knowing that this is a mirror and a reflection of the multidimensional aspect of your true being. Take a moment to just let go. Let go. Let go and join in the flow. Let yourselves drift upon the currents of creation as you absorb the light and energy of the holotope before you, the reflective mirror of all that is. And you allow all the aspects that it represents and all the symbols to begin to make connections to your consciousness. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take a deep breath in and hold it, and hold it, and hold it. And blow it out, adding to the wind your unique vibration, merging, blending, balancing with one another and with all life upon the earth and all life within the cosmos. Gaze upon the different facets of shifting energy and light and sound, and let it sink in to your neurological net as it rewires the pathways of your brain, your body, as it invigorates and revitalizes, rejuvenates and re-energizes the cellular structure of your being, both in matter and energy and in spirit. As above, so below. And as you continue to breathe, and as your heart continues to beat, allow yourselves with every breath, and allow yourselves with every beat of your heart to go deeper and deeper into this journey, into the deeper mysteries of life, of consciousness, of existence, so that they may reveal themselves to you in perfect synchronicity. Allow yourselves to feel the flow of energy passing through you, surrounding you, immersing you, flowing through every part of your being. And allow yourselves to remember, when you find yourselves in any circumstance or situation, and you are uncertain of what to do, of how to be, or who you are, allow yourself to be reminded that the limitations you have chosen are there to be used in positive and beneficial ways, and that you always come back to center, and with every breath realign and reorient yourself back to center every moment back to zero, to redefine yourselves how you prefer, and to recognize that the guidelines and the parameters and the boundaries and the borders that you have chosen are for you what allows you to experience that precise conduit of information and energy to gain the most intense, the most alive experience you possibly can. To feel life coursing through your veins, so that with every beat of your heart, with every breath, and with every thought, you are rebalanced and realigned and fall perfectly within the guidelines and parameters that serve you best. And as you keep breathing and floating through the sea of energy, through the threads and lines of light that connect you to past, present, and future as you understand them, to the eternal now of all things, you know that you contain all the answers to all the questions that could ever arise within you. For they are always there, always here, always now, always accessible. You are never disconnected, nor can you ever be. You are never out of control, nor can you ever be. Whatever you experience is under your control. Whatever you experience is because of your connection to Source, to all that is, to existence itself. Infinite reflections shine in your eyes. Infinite understandings beat within your heart. Infinite knowledge forms within your mind, and infinite awareness is what your spirit becomes. Allow yourselves to drift and dream on the currents of creation, and allow them to crystallize within you the certainty of your being. For you are here, and you are now, and you are existence itself, the very fabric of creation, the very essence of life, expressing itself in all the ways that it possibly can. You are necessary. You are worthy. You are deserving of joy, love, life, and light just by the very fact of your existence. For there can be no mistake in your existence, and without you, creation would not be complete. Shine forth in your birthright. Shine forth in your lives so that you may be a living example, a shining example of what others can also choose to become. Drift and dream, drift and dream. In the cocoon of the infinite, you are wrapped in loving arms, in a warm embrace of support and unconditional love. It is your essence, it is your nature. Create and craft your lives, for you are the artists and the writers of your stories. Be the story you wish others to read. Be the art you wish others to see. Be the light that guides the way for those who feel lost in the dark. Just be It's all you have to do. It's all you have to do. It's all you have to do. And grace showers down upon you. Deep appreciation and gratitude. And life renewed in everlasting cycles. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And be refreshed and renewed and grow from the seeds you discover within yourselves today into the beautiful blossoms and the beautiful garden and the beautiful flowers that you are. Drift along the currents now that flow through you of energy as it is given to you. The gifts of life that shower down from creation upon you. Never ending. Never ending. Never ending. Are surrounded by spirit. You are spirit. Come alive within yourselves. Awaken within yourselves. Shine forth from yourselves. Be the flame in the darkness and the crystalline light. Be the eyes of all that is. Sparkling with new possibility, infinite probability. Be yourself. There is no one else to be. It is for you the gift that has been given to be you. To be you. To be you. Allow yourselves now to simply bask in the energy, to float freely and dream, to drift and float along the currents of creation and crystallize all that you have experienced for yourselves within your hearts, your minds, your higher minds, your spirit, your soul. You are cradled within creation. Be the child born again, born anew, that sees life through new eyes. And marvels at the mysteries. Drift and dream. Drift and dream. And awaken within yourself. Our unconditional love to you all, our deep appreciation for you all, and our deepest gratitude with you all. Sweet dreams, and welcome home.
So you will not lose that ability while playing the physical game, but you can become very much more aware of more to discover, of more of yourself than you may have heretofore thought there was to discover. You can begin to understand that you are a much bigger being and that you can expand beyond the boundaries you have set for yourself with your limiting definitions, negative belief systems. You will never run out of more of yourself to discover. I guarantee you that. It will never end. Ever, ever, ever end. There will always be a new perspective, always be a new point of view, always be a new way to discover yourself. That is how creation expands. The structure is there already. The structure already exists completely. You will never add to the structure. You will never change the structure. What you change is your point of view of the structure, your perspective of the structure, your relationship to the structure, your experience of the structure. That is what the expansion of awareness is all about. That is how all that is expands and grows, and it's how you expand and grow because you are all that is. Does that make sense? All right, well, we'll see.
Bashar, may I reflect?
Yes.
Bashar, I'm hearing you say that we're living in a dream reality.
Yes.
The experience of our reality is our own personal dream.
Yes.
And that the things that you're helping us with is in form, I'm hearing that you're trying to help us.
I am not trying to do anything.
You are helping me.
I am doing what I do, and if you choose to be helped, thank you.
Thank you. You're helping us to wake up inside the dream.
Yes.
And realize that we are already dreaming, and that the life of our dreams doesn't linger somewhere outside of right now.
Actually, more than that. I am transmitting to you the ideas that allow you to understand you are the dream that you're dreaming. Yes, you see the difference? It's not just waking up in a dream, not just that you are dreaming, it's that you actually are the dream that you are dreaming. Does that help? Or does it confuse you even more?
Could you clarify that?
You are all that is. There is nothing else. Therefore, you are the dream and the dreamer. Yes?
Yes.
It's the first reflection. You see, there is the one. The one contains everything except an experience of itself. It is homogeneous. It is without time, space, awareness, or any experience. It is just the one. However, within the one, because it contains everything, is also the concept of the other. And as soon as the one had the concept of the other, it became all that is, the first reflection, aware of itself. But that takes a sense or a concept of reflection or otherness to be aware of yourself, because you have to have something to compare yourself to. So as soon as the one, in a sense, became aware of itself, it became all that is. There is nothing else. Everything is made of all that is. Thus, you are all that is, and any experience you have, any dream you are having, is being had by you, from you, about you, in you, made of you, because there is nothing else from which to create anything. There is only you. So everything you experience is made of you, just as everything in creation is made of all that is, because there is nothing else to make anything from. That's why many people in your history have said, just to use your particular terminology, God is omnipresent. Many people on your planet have lost sight as to what that actually means. For something to be truly omnipresent, it actually has to be not only everywhere. The only way it can be everywhere is if it's everything. Many people still confuse this idea and think, well, yes, okay, God is everywhere, but over there, not here. I'm here, but God's over there. Or maybe God comes to within inches of me, or maybe right at my skin, but then there's me. There's still a separation. You have to be made of God because there's nothing else to be made from. There is nothing else. All that is literally all that is, by definition. Therefore, of course, it's omnipresent, because it is everything. That's why it is a misunderstanding when people on your planet talk about the idea of God's will, because they don't understand that God's will is your will. And your will is God's will, because you are a unique perspective of God. And God's will is that you have your own will to be who you are uniquely, so that all that is can experience the unique perspective that you are. So there is no such thing as God forcing its will on anyone. Why would it do that when it's already everything that there is? There's nothing to force its will on, because it's already experiencing every possible perspective it can be experiencing. So what does it need to change? You see the logic of this? Well, there you go.
Isn't Bashar, does that imply the inherent divinity of every individual in creation?
You, as I said, are all that is. Inherently, by definition. You can't be anything else because there is nothing else in all that is but all that is. So you must be all that is, made of it. Yes?
Yes.
So that's your inherent divinity, if you wish to put it that way. Unless, of course, you are talking about divinity fudge. Oh, all right. Of course, divinity fudge is also all that is. Experiencing itself as fudge. However, what we are saying is that many people get confused and fudge these terminologies. So, they are simple, clear, logical. It is what we call in our reality the science of the obvious. We understand it's not always so obvious to people on different worlds, but nevertheless it's obvious to us. And that's the way we are presenting it to you. And so it is with this concept of the bridge. And remember that this bridge, again, is nothing but a permission slip. That's all it is. Just as any tool, any technique, and any ritual, any object is just a permission slip that you use that aligns with your belief system to allow you to give yourself permission to be more of who you are. The bridge doesn't do anything for you. There is no bridge under your feet. You are the bridge. It's your permission slip. Use it how you will. Let your imagination be your guide, because your imagination is the conduit of communication to your higher mind and your guides. So if you wish to use this bridge idea, the bridge to 2013, then let your imagination play with it, stretch it, shrink it, collapse it, elongate it, do whatever you wish to with it. It's an idea, it's a permission slip, it's a concept, it's a perspective, it's a point of view. We know that it will, in some way, shape, or form, leak in to your being, leak into your physical consciousness. It will reframe and rewire some of your circuitry in certain ways to allow you more opportunity to experience more of all that is, more of yourself in a variety of ways. And this bridge and the crossing experience that goes hand in hand with it is all about also allowing yourself to begin to truly feel the acceleration. And again, remember, the acceleration doesn't mean you're going somewhere else faster. It means you're shifting faster through different parallel realities right where you are. Now, really, not really faster in your terms, because the rate is constant. You're already shifting as fast as you can be. So when we say you're shifting faster, what are we saying? You're becoming more aware of the speed at which you're already shifting, and thus it feels faster. It's experienced as acceleration when you become more aware of the rate at which you're already shifting, which in physical terms is billions of times per second, and which from another point of view is infinitely fast. But since you created the concept of physical reality, then there has to be an actual frame rate, a time rate, shall we say. There has to be a tick of a clock. But the tick of the clock, even in physical terms, is billions of times per second. A tick, in physics terms, is exactly the length that you call the Planck length. That's the tick of the clock. Thus then, you are literally shifting through billions of parallel reality frames every second, so smoothly that it seems like an unbroken continuity. And thus then you have the opportunity to know that as you make the next tick more different, as you allow yourself to shift to a parallel reality in the next tick of the clock that's more different than the one that was there before, you will start to experience the fact that you're shifting more. You will not have so much of a sense of continuity. You'll still retain some, but you won't have as much of a smooth sense of continuity. Things will start jumping around. Things will just miraculously start appearing here and there. Time and space will become more slippery. You'll suddenly just arrive at places where you didn't think you had time to arrive, because time doesn't matter anymore. Timing does. It's a very different perspective, and more of you will start to experience this as you accelerate through the crossing of this threshold into your year of 2013 and beyond. And tomorrow night of your time, we will talk a little bit more about the idea of the experience of crossing this bridge. But now we are laying down the template, laying down the foundation of building this bridge by discussing these things in this way, which we know are having different effects for each and every one of you and rewiring your brains in certain ways that are germane and relevant for you. Don't worry, you will get exactly what you need, exactly when you need to. That's how it works. Now, allow yourselves to simply relax and know that whatever information needs to sink in will sink in, that there are no accidents, it's all an orchestration. You know exactly what you're doing, even if you don't know that you do. But you do. So let that in. Allow yourself to know in this moment, as you stand in the center of that bridge, you know what you're doing, even if you don't know that you do. Allow yourself to trust that. Allow yourself to trust the higher mind. Allow yourself to trust the physical mind. Allow yourself to trust the themes you chose to explore, which are represented by the challenges you experience in physical reality. And please remember, challenge does not need to be defined in a negative way. Challenges are fun. They are the foundation of the discovery of more of yourself. That's all they are. It's the only thing you will ever discover in the unknown. More of yourself, because there is nothing else. Simple logic, simple awareness, the science of the obvious.